Let's wrap some books. What's up, guys? My name is Moo. I am a college student who loves reading, and I'm here to share that love with all of you. So, as you can see here, I have a lot of books. What are these books for, you may ask? Well, we'll talk a little bit here, and then we will get onto the video. So, what are those books for? Those are the next books that I have chosen to put in the middle shelf of my hobby cart. Yay! If you haven't watched my video of my hobby cart, do it. It's fantastic. But I have decided that for my new shelf of my hobby cart, I will be wrapping my books. Now, why would I do that? Because I want to do something fun, something exciting, something that I think is entertaining for you guys, but I want to truly be surprised by the order of the books that I'm going to be reading in. So as of filming this, I have just finished the first shelf ever of my hobby cart. I won't make you go watch the video, even though I think you should, but basically the premise of my hobby cart and how I use it is the top two shelves are used for books, and as the rules go for myself, I'm not allowed to read any books from anywhere except for the ones on the top shelf of my hobby cart. And you know what? It worked! I got through my first shelf. I got through books that I have had on my shelves for years that I just was not able to prioritize, and I got to prioritize them and they got done. You have seen a lot of reviews for these books already. I'm even sure there's going to be books after this too. I don't know when I'm going to put this video up because I just started pulling from the second round of books on my hobby cart. I've moved the middle shelf up to the top so that I can start pulling from those. I had this video idea today. I saw someone else do it on YouTube. I didn't even watch the video. I just saw the thumbnail and I went, oh, I want to do that. And it's not really like a unique concept, and I know that, but I think this will be fun. So what we are doing today is we are wrapping each of my books on the list in wrapping paper, and then we will be putting a number on each book, and then we'll spin a wheel and we'll figure out what book I will be reading next. I think what I'm going to do is once I get to this shelf, I'm going to start uploading videos on Instagram every time I pick a new book to read. So stay tuned for that. I'm trying to get more consistent about Instagram, but I think that this will just be my main video of actually creating them and wrapping them, and then I will start uploading when I actually start opening them on Instagram. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, please do that. It's in the description. I think it's a good time. So enough of me yapping for a prelude. Let's get into it, and then I'll keep yapping as I actually wrap the books. The beverage goblin also needs her sustenance, so I have some water and coffee. They call me a beverage goblin because it's typical for me to have 3 drinks at one time. I'm doing really good with 2. So as you can see, these are the 23 lovely books that I'm going to be wrapping. First off, I want to alphabetize them because I did not do that off camera, and I feel very weird if I don't. Perhaps it's mental illness, but like I just don't think that I can do it not in alphabetical order. That's weird, and I know. Let's do that. Done. So I suppose I will show off all of the books I have, and then we'll get to wrapping. Let's get into it. I'm not really gonna talk that much about each book unless I have like really something to say about it. A lot of them were just books that I thought were interesting, put on my TBR and kind of forgot about until I found them for not so much money on thrift books and bought them again. So yeah, we'll just go through those. Some of them I honestly forgot adding to my TBR. Some of them I honestly forgot owning. So if that tells you about the book buying addiction that I have. Anyways, let's get into it. First, we have The Dead Girls of Hysteria Hall by Katie Allender. Then we have The Wild Ones by Nafia Azad. I think for the cover alone, it's already going to be fantastic. Next, Tim O'Brien and Things They Carried, because I don't know much about the Vietnam War and I just want to learn more about it, and I know this is definitely an infamous one. Next is My Fine Fellow by Jenny Cohen. I hope I pronounced that right. It's a gender swap of My Fair Lady, so that sounds really interesting. Next is Native American Myths and Legends by Richard Erdes and Alfonso Oritz. I'm just really into mythology and I wanted to learn more about mythology from all around the world because I feel like mythology tends to be very Greek-centric and then also maybe a little Egyptian, a little bit of Norse, but I really want to be well-rounded in my knowledge of mythology, so this is super cool. Next is Like Water for Chocolate by Laura Esquero. I'm so sorry. Next is The Other Black Girl by Zakia Dahlia Harris. This I've heard really good things about, so I really hope that it turns out to be a really good read. I have no doubt that it probably will be. Next is The Fox's Tower and Other Stories by Yoonha Lee. I just love a good short story collection. I'm super excited about this one. Next is Darkly Dreaming Dexter by Jeff Lindsay. I'm sure many of you have heard of this one. Next is The Isle of Blood and Stone by Makia Lucier. I think it's a Norse mythology retelling. I don't remember. Again, like, the amount of books I don't remember anything about that I've bought. That's bad. Next is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. I've heard this book isn't very good, but I'm gonna read it anyways because I bought it. Then Bad Girls Never Say Die by Jennifer Matthew. And then Chinese Myths and Folk Tales, for the same reason I got the Native American one. After that is I Kissed Sarah Wheeler by Casey McQuiston. After that is The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. Definitely a classic, definitely need to get around to reading it ASAP, so that's of course why it's on the list. A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow, which is about mermaids, love that. 14 Ways to Die by Vincent Ralph. I swear some of these are very high school moo, but again I'm going to read through them because I bought them, so I gotta. Next is The Killer Angels by Michael Shara. I bought this because I watched Gettysburg, which is like a 4 or so hour movie, I don't remember, but it's a really long movie, like abnormally long, and it was based off of this book, and I bought this right after I had toured Gettysburg, and I still think it's fascinating, so I pick up any book I can about Gettysburg. I don't know, the American Civil War is just very interesting to me. But next we have Lore Olympus by Rachel Smith. I read like the first 60 episodes of the webtoon, like when I was like a freshman in high school, so I need a refresher. And I got the actual physical copy because I cannot keep up with webtoons for anything. If you want me to read your webtoon, print it into a published book. Next is How to Say Goodbye in Robot by Natalie Standiford. The Case for Christ by Lee Strobel. I am Christian. I like reading a lot of different Christian theology, so that's just one that's added into the mix. Johnny Got His Gun by Dalton Trumbo, and The Chosen and the Beautiful by Yai Vo. I think I'll be yapping at least while I wrap the first couple presents because that is what I do. And also, I haven't really talked that much in my YouTube videos about myself, what's going on in my life. So I thought that it would be kind of fun to share kind of all the things going on in my life these days. You know, because why not? This is just like a little casual, like, watch me do this while you eat a meal or do something on your own time, like that kind of thing. It's almost like two friends doing something around each other and just having a little chat. So that's the vibe I want to get off with this video. So without further ado, let's start wrapping. I'm in here waiting, look at it, I'm trying to catch it, take it how you want to take it. Left to place a planet, left to make another planet, left to make another statement. XG, baby, say the names right, spell it out so you can learn it. You can smell the tires when they're turning. You can smell the fire when it's burning. Now let's start wrapping the books. Okay, so I have no idea if I'm actually even any good at wrapping. I would think I'm okay at wrapping books and such, but I just don't know. Because I also don't want to like use too much paper, so I feel like I'd want to go long ways so that I can wrap. Or this way. No, I changed my mind. I think I want to go this way because then I could wrap it over like this on 2 books. Yeah, I think that's perfect. I think I can get 2 books pretty much out of every little wrap thing. And there's also a grid on this, which I'm so grateful for. I love it whenever they add grids onto wrapping paper. Dollar Store for the win. I suppose I have a lot of practice wrapping things. I tend to be someone who does prefer wrapping. I also feel like I'm quite good with my hands. I feel like I do a lot of crafts, so that is also a help. But hi, Mom. My mom's up there. So anyways, as I was saying, I think that I use my hands a lot. I do a lot of crafts. I've always liked collaging. Nice. Nice, 2 for 2. I do a lot of crochet. I play piano a little bit, so I think I have that good hand-eye coordination. I do collaging too, so I feel like I'm really good at placing stuff. So I think I'll be okay wrapping this book, but if you guys think I'm doing a bad job, please don't tell me. I will cry. You don't want to make a silly little girl who is making silly little YouTube videos cry, do you? Maybe you do. And if that's the case, I think you should find a new hobby, because that just seems like a bad reflection of you. I definitely would not call myself the best wrapper ever when it comes to wrapping presents, but I think I do a good job. I do have a couple years of experience from wrapping Christmas presents and birthday presents and stuff, but I'm really not the main one in my family to do that. So I don't know. Anyways, I guess I should talk a little bit about what's going on in my life and my upcoming stuff, because that's fun. That's what YouTubers do, right? A lot of YouTubers share stuff about their lives. I will do the same. Ta-da! Look at this. Oh! I think I did pretty good. Anyways, we'll pull this forward. I had put the next book in. And it doesn't fit. Great. Well, I've already done terribly. I guess we'll try other books to see if they will fit. Oh, this one fits just fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. I just alphabetized them because I felt better about myself when I did. I don't have to wrap them in alphabetical order. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would really like to, but if that's not in the cards, it's just not. So, what has been going on in my life these days? Quite a lot. It's spring quarter right now. Finals are coming up upon us. I'm almost done with my 2nd year of college, which is crazy. I'm gonna have to change my intro pretty soon. What's up, guys? My name is Moo. I'm a Korean translator, question mark, who loves books. Should I just say girl? I'm just a girl. Yeah, but maybe I should say that. Maybe I should start saying that in my YouTube videos. I don't really know why I started with college student, because I knew that I wouldn't be permanent. I'm not trying to be a college student forever, but you know, hindsight. I can't remember how old I was when I started this channel. I think I was 18. Kind of a baby, but not really. I don't know. I'm not even that much older than I was back then. Just by a couple years. I wonder if I'll be 21 by the time this video uploads. I really have no concept of time right now, because as we are speaking, today it is May 17th. I don't think this video is going up until like August, question mark? I have no idea. Comment down below the date. I'm just kidding, don't do that. That's silly. You know the date it comes out. I will know the date it comes out. Ta-da! Book number 2. You'll know when it comes out, and that's what's important. But as of now, I am almost done with my 2nd year of college, and then on June 19th, I will be heading to South Korea to pursue Korean studies at Yonsei University. I will be living my best life, 7 weeks fully immersed in the Korean language. I'm going to be testing into 4th year Korean because I'm graduating next year and I really want to do 4 years of Korean in 3 years. But to do that, I need to speed run 3rd year in the summer. Do I think I can do it? Yeah. That's why I've created a plan to do that. I feel confident that I can. Scared I won't be able to? Yeah, a lot. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to try. We got in. So we got this. I feel like this book would also be a good fit in here. The other black girl. Yeah. Okay, am I just like not the sharpest tool in the shed? Because tell me why it's not fitting like I want it to. Oh. I told you I'm not as good at this as I wish I was. It's okay, we'll make it work. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of crazy living in a foreign country for 7 weeks. I really feel like by the time this video goes up, it will be past that though. I think I'm gonna edit it before I leave, but I am also pretty confident that this video is not going up until I have already landed back in the US. So we'll just see how that goes. I think it's a weird concept knowing that my videos are not going to line up with what is actually going on in time, but at the same time, it's not like I'm really talking about current events. This video could have been filmed anytime, and I think that it exists pretty much in a little bit of a vacuum, and I don't mind that. The new year of college is going to be weird because I'm going to graduate when I'm 21 years old. That just feels crazy to me, you know? I feel way too young to be a real grown-up, you know? And is that a little silly of me to say? Absolutely, because there are plenty of people that go into the workforce right after school, right after high school. So it's not like I'm the youngest one by a long shot to do so. It just feels like I'm still such a kid in so many aspects. And don't get me wrong, like I can hold my own. I feel like I'm pretty responsible overall. I can get stuff done. It's not for the fact that like, oh, I'm just a baby, like I can't do anything. No, it just feels weird that I'm going to have to be like a real grown-up soon, because college is just that limbo. It's like you get all the freedom with none of the responsibility. So I'm going to miss that when I graduate, but I also wouldn't want it any other way because, you know, saving money is so important in this economy, and I just, if I don't need to take a 4th year of college, what's the point, you know? Because I want to save money so that I can save up to do things that I love, you know? So many of my friends are STEM majors, and it's crazy to me because not only is their college workload so much more than mine, and I just thank goodness that the language major is like, oh, fill out this silly little workbook with lots of cute pictures, which is really fun. I'll pull up some photos of my homework because I just think that it's so cute and so fun. But not only is their workload so much more, but they also have to do so much more school because I live with multiple people that are pre-med right now, and I just do not get how that they can survive in that because, like, I'm just not built for that, you know? I need, I think, a higher work-life balance than a lot of people. I don't think I'm lazy by any means, but I also think that I am not the type of person that is super ambitious and wants to do a ton out of life beyond just live and be happy. But I don't know, it's just an interesting thing to think about is all that I'm saying. I just am not that ambitious. I'm really happy with my 3 years of college plus my running start while I was in high school, which is just like taking college classes while you're in high school at a community college. And I wouldn't change my college experience for anything. It is just the best thing ever. I love it. I love the house I live in, everything like that. It's just fantastic. So anyways, I think I'm going to have the rest of this be a time lapse because I can't imagine that it's like super interesting just listening to me yap as I try to wrap these things. But I will see you soon.
What's up, guys? Meow 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 meow.
Look, we have the same hair color. Isn't that cute? So, as you can see here, I finished wrapping the books. I finished numbering the books. If the lighting is different, I apologize. It is later in the day. I told you I have 4 other people home right now. So, you know, it is what it is. It's been a couple hours, but we are done. I'm going to bring my suitcase up here because these books are going on a little trip to my college house. They are going to where my hobby cart currently is, and I will pack them and we'll meet you there. Tiger, please. I have the suitcase. I would open it if my cat was not in the way. Alas. I have 2 compartments here, but I have one that zips. It's on this side right here. That's probably the one I want to put all of my books into. Tiger almost looked like he was going to go in there. Because I also have a lot of clothing that I need to put in there. So let's try to pack it. Okay, I think I got them all in. Let's see if it'll zip. Oh no, he left. This is the bulk of what I'm going to record today. I don't think I'm going to record anymore. So I guess I will see you at my college house. It is a new day. I'm at my college house. Let us unpack these into my hobby cart. And there you have it. Here is my entire shelf of wrapped books. This was so fun. I think I might do it again depending on how quick I get through these. If you look up here, I have a lot of books to get through, but I'm really excited for when I get to start opening these ones. I had tried to put them in order, so obviously here's 1, but if you look at like 12, for example, 15 is there because I couldn't fit 14 right there, but that's okay. Sometimes it's just how the cookie crumbles. I also have some on the side, like 5, 6, I believe 8 is back there too, but for the most part they're in order so that I can easily find them. And yeah, I guess we will take it to Outro Moo, who will be back at home. So it is November 27th. It is Thanksgiving Day. I forgot to film an outro for this video. I think that's fine. You know, it's like not that much of the video left. But I did forget. Back in May. I lived in a foreign country in that time. Since then, I tested into 4th year Korean, all the stuff that I talked about. So I did forget, but 6 months later, we're filming the outro. So guys, if you liked this video, like it, comment down below what book that I showed you looks the most interesting. I want to see so I can do videos on those books in the future. And if you liked this video, please subscribe and tell me if you want to see more fun little stuff like this from me, because I had so much fun filming this video and would love to do more. So, Editing Moo out. Ah! Oh wait, I forgot to do my outro. Without further ado, this has been Moo. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!